I grew up in an environment where we were always at church, but both of my grandfathers were preachers. I trusted everybody that came in and out of my family's home. We had no real restrictions put on us. We were allowed to just run freely and go where we wanted. All that fearlessness and independence changed at age 10. One night, I got into a car with a family friend to run an errand, and I don't know where we went. I was 10. I don't remember where we went. I just remember it was dark outside, and I didn't know the surroundings, and it was just a terrifying night. I remember thinking if I could just run, I could find someone who would help me. But there was no one. I was very frozen in fear, not understanding what was happening, but knowing it was all wrong. That was the first time, and there were between 10 and 15. There were multiple times with different men in my family's life. I became afraid, very fearful of nighttime, darkness. It seemed like it always happened at night. I had nightmares a lot, and bought into the lie of keeping it a secret. Fast forward to I'm 15 now, having these multiple abuses in my life, a place where I didn't trust anyone. And along came this wonderful guy who told me he loved me. I was completely taken by the fact that somebody loved me. Was pregnant within that first year and married. I knew within the first year that it was not going to be what I wanted it to be, but I'd learned really well from my past to keep secrets to protect people I loved. My husband was unfaithful throughout our marriage, all 20 years. I thought I would be married to the same man forever, that God would change his heart, that he would be a faithful husband year after year. That never happened. I think the Lord just released me from my marriage because it was never, ever it was never going to be just me. It was always going to be someone else. I ended the marriage, and there was such a sense of freedom. I still thought I would have to find that person I could trust. And one day I was in church. There was a visiting pastor. He looked straight at me and he said, "When are you going to trust the Lord? The Lord wants you to let go of what's comfortable and trust him." And 3 months later, I met my husband. One of my greatest joys is to see him study the Word every morning and have his quiet time, because I never saw that before. I never ever witnessed it in my life. A man who would read the Word of God and pray and lead his family. God is faithful. He is so faithful. I've forgiven those who harmed me and hurt me. When I turned it over to him and trusted him, he has directed my steps. In Joel 2:25 and 26, where it says, "He will restore the years the locusts have eaten, and there will be no more shame." And this is the truth of my life. He has more than restored the years that the locusts have eaten. There is no resemblance of the past, and he has given me such a wonderful life. It's him. It's truly him.